Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what lies beyond the stars? Is there an edge to the universe? And if so, what's beyond it? The universe is expanding, that much we know. But what exactly is it expanding into? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-bending questions in cosmology. This isn't science fiction. It's a scientific mystery at the edge of reality. Let's start with what the universe actually is. When we say universe, we mean everything that exists. Time, space, energy, matter, galaxies, stars, planets, black holes, light, and even the space between them. And all of it began from one point. Roughly 13.8 billion years ago, the Big Bang occurred. But contrary to how it sounds, it wasn't an explosion into space. It was the sudden expansion of space itself. Space and time began at that singular moment. Imagine the universe like the surface of a balloon. As the balloon inflates, every point on the surface moves away from every other point. From the perspective of someone on the surface, it feels like everything is expanding away. But there is no center on the surface. The center exists outside in another dimension we can't see. This analogy helps us understand how space can expand without having an edge. So, is the universe infinite, or does it have an edge? Current observations suggest the universe is flat and possibly infinite. But if it's finite, it still may not have an edge. It could be like a video game world that loops. If you go far enough in one direction, you might return to where you started. But here's the twist. Space itself can stretch. So even if you traveled at the speed of light forever, you might never reach a boundary. Now comes the big question. If the universe is expanding, what's it expanding into? Answer: it's not expanding into anything. Space itself is growing. There is no outside space it's pushing into. The expansion means the scale of space is increasing. Think of it like this. On a piece of paper, you draw dots and then stretch the paper. The dots move apart, but the paper isn't expanding into anything else. It's just changing its scale. But then comes a deeper question. Could there be something outside the universe? Parallel dimensions? A multiverse? Many physicists believe in the possibility of a multiverse. That means our universe is just one of countless others, each with its own laws of physics, space, and time. In this scenario, our universe could be a bubble in a vast cosmic foam. These bubble universes may expand, collide, or even give birth to new universes. But here's the catch. We may never be able to observe these other universes. They lie beyond our cosmic horizon, the limit of what light has had time to reach us since the Big Bang. Another theory comes from string theory, the idea of higher dimensions. We live in a 3D world, but mathematically, there could be 10 or 11 dimensions. These extra dimensions could be compactified, curled up at tiny scales. It's possible that our universe is like a sheet floating in a higher dimensional space. The expansion of our universe might be a movement through this higher dimensional realm. But, again, it may be forever beyond our observation. Now let's pause and reflect. What does it mean for something to expand into nothing? Is our need to define a space for expansion a flaw of human perspective? Time, space, even logic, they all break down at the edge of the known universe. For centuries, we thought Earth was the center, then the sun, then the galaxy. Now, we're just a dot in an expanding sea of space. But maybe the most fascinating frontier isn't out there. Maybe it's our ability to even ask these questions. So, what is the universe expanding into? Right now, science says nothing. There is no outside of the universe, not in a way we can comprehend. But new theories emerge every year. And as we build better telescopes, run more powerful simulations, and deepen our understanding of physics, we inch closer. In the end, the universe may be infinite, or maybe it's wrapped in higher dimensions, or perhaps we're not meant to know. But what we do know is this: the journey of asking is just as important as the answer. Stay curious,